I hereby call to order this July 14th, 2025 Whitman Housing Authority meeting. This meeting is being recorded. Patty, are you here?
I am here.
Michelle, are you here? Ann, are you here?
Yeah.
Terry, are you here?
Yeah.
All present and accounted for. Board review and vote the minutes of the regular board meeting for June 16th, 2025.
I'll make a motion that we accept the agenda from the meeting from July 14th, 2025.
Okay.
Motion by Patty, second by Michelle, that we accept the minutes of the meeting for June 16th, 2025. All in favor? Financial reports. You don't need to repeat all of them, just A, B, and C will be fine. June 2025 vouchers, June 2025 bank balances, and May 2025 financial statements.
Guess what? There's no bank balances here. Carrie didn't have them done. It's not available. So it would just be the vouchers and the financial.
The bank, so it's A and C. The bank vouchers will be reviewed again on our next board meeting.
Any questions on any of the checks that were written out?
Don't see any. Negative.
So financially, we look pretty good right now. We're getting closer to fiscal year end, even though it's kind of already passed. This is the end, as of the end of May, so we have to look at June's and kind of see where we end up. But I have to say we are a lot over on the extraordinary maintenance, and that is just, we just had a bad year for boilers and hot water heaters and stuff like that. We actually had $12,000 in the budget for plumbing, and we spent almost $36,000.
Yeah, it's extraordinary.
So I did earn through admin fees on construction projects $7,000 from one, $6,000 something from another. And I have another one that was just submitted for just under $4,000. So that money we're using for unexpected projects like this. Smaller housing authorities tend to have to do a revision of their capital plan for like every single one of the things that we did. They would have to, because they don't have any funds. So anyway, so we did good, even though, like I said, a lot of unexpected problems.
Yeah, and the cost of plumbers has gone up slightly.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
Right. I'll make a motion that we accept financial reports A and C.
I second the motion, we accept the financial reports, A and C, May and June.
Motion by Patty, second by Terry, that we accept the financial reports, June 2025 vouchers, and May 2025 financial statements and bank balances for June 2025 will be discussed at the next meeting. All in favor?
Aye.
Board review, well, let's try that again. Board review and vote on change order number 1 on the Harvard Court Security Intercom Access Project in the amount of $26,578.19. The change order is for access control wireless internet throughout the buildings 1 through 4. Back to server location in the community room, which allows staff to update the programs with the key fobs in the office.
So we did not realize this until nearing the end of the project. Our old system, we could turn on a fob in the office. We could turn it off. If somebody passed away and we didn't get the fob back, we could turn that off so that it protected anyone. You know, if someone lost theirs, we could turn it off and then give them a new one. So this is what we originally wanted. We certainly weren't going to go backwards and say, okay, now I got to carry a laptop. I got to run I have to go into the maintenance closet. Takes a while to do what you had to do there. Then you got to run to the buildings. It was absolutely insane. So we had a meeting. I said to the engineer, I said, this is crazy. This is ridiculous. No one's going to be able to, know how to do it except maybe one person. And
Right.
we don't have time for this.
Right.
So when we had the meeting, the contractor said, well, I suggested it 3 times to the engineer, and he didn't even bring it in front of us.
Oh.
So I think he was trying to stay closer to the price because I kind of called him out on being off on a project that he had done previously. I said it was a lot more than expected, and I said that to him this time. I said, I heard it was going to cost about this much a unit. And he's like, oh, no. And he says, where'd you hear that? I said, another director said that's what it cost. So sure enough, he probably wanted to, I don't want to not, I don't want to get Eileen upset by actually, making it more money. But in the long run, this is what we had to do. So it did include, you can see on page
18, 19?
where is it? Maybe it's on 19. Yeah. So all of that extra stuff that had to be put in. But we really need to be able to have access to do that in the office.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
It's something like John and I were talking,
It could be an emergency.
right. And this wouldn't have even come up if they had, when the company that was doing the job went to them 3 times, they should have at least said, oh, is this what you want? I mean, come on. Why would we want to run all over the place?
But he should have brought that to your attention.
Absolutely, and that's John and I were upset about it. To be truthful. So anyway, it's 26,000. It is not putting us, putting us in the poorhouse by any means. And it should have been part of the original project. I don't feel like it was. It's a ton more money. Like they're overcharging us by any means. I think that it should have been part of
And
the
what if you were
original
working
project.
from home on a weekend? Would you have to come into the office to do it? Or can you do it from your laptop at home if you had to?
So part of the project was that they had to give us a laptop that would
Okay.
connect that with the software. So the software is on the laptop that's in the office.
Okay.
So we've had to come in and reset buildings because they may have lost power, and then it kind of screwed things up. So it's in there. So
Oh, okay.
Zach is going to know how to do it if he's if he's on call, or if we have a catastrophe that we lose it. And so we'll make sure that maintenance knows how to do it too.
Good. So you do the updates wirelessly to each of the 4 buildings?
Yeah.
And then can you control every fob?
Yes.
You could, yeah.
Yep, we can turn them off. If somebody lost their fob, we will turn it off so that they.
Or what if someone has a lockout? Then can you open the unit that way?
If they're locked out of the building, they could
Say
buy.
their fob failed or something, can you open their unit?
Well, I guess if it's after hours, I mean, we would be able to. We've got one that does everything, that does all the elevators, does all the doors, all that
Oh, a
stuff.
universal
Staff
one,
does.
yeah.
Yeah, we have everything on it. So so it would be like if it happened during the day and we're here, then nobody gets charged. If it happens late at night, they get dropped off and they can't get in because they lost their fob or whatever. They probably could buzz a neighbor
Yeah.
that would let them in, and because now you can see their faces.
Right.
So in their units, if somebody rings their bell, they can actually see their face, so they know who they're letting in.
Right.
So if someone is locked out, they can get in, and then hopefully they have their apartment keys. If not, then it's a maintenance call, and they have to come out, and it's a 1-hour charge.
Do you keep extra batteries in the office just in case for the fobs? I'm assuming they're like lithium batteries.
Do you know what? We probably, with the ones we had before, it's been 13 years since
Okay.
we had that system installed, and I don't think we've ever had a debt one that died.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion that we accept change order number 1 on the intercom access project.
I'll second.
Motion by Patty, second by Ann, to approve change order number 1 for the intercom security system in the amount of $26,578.17 to change the system so they can change it from the computer in the office. All in favor?
Aye.
On that note, if we are going to use that man ever again, can we make it perfectly clear to him that this can't keep happening? Not that I have a problem with this at all, because
Right.
I've seen you guys try to do it.
Yeah, I mean, he's a nice guy. The one that ended up being our project manager, who was not introduced to us in the beginning, I think he's the problem. It's not the higher up guy. I believe that they've already been assigned another one of our projects from the state. So John and I will be quite vocal about if we think they're off on the amount.
I mean, a little bit here and there, but if this is the second time, that's a substantial amount of money that
Yes, it is. It is.
and don't,
Big change
yeah,
order. It's
It is.
very
Yeah.
big.
And it doesn't sound like it's for a lot. It should have been we wouldn't even question this price if it was already mixed in with everything else.
Well, you got a boom lift for a week. That's expensive.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right there. So.
Yeah.
yeah.
But even when we had to go into we would have to go into the building, go into the electrical closets. You had to reach up. It was 7 feet high that we had to get to a button way up at the top. Bring the laptop with you. I'm like, it was like I can't tell you how many steps it was that you had to do just to turn a fob
It's
on.
dangerous.
So, yeah.
I moved you over 2 steps on the step ladder.
That'll go out and it will update all the fobs too, to interact with the control.
So we do one at a time. So each fob has a number on it, I believe. I believe it's a number. That's what the old ones did. And then we just go in, we put the tenant's name, and we put the building. So it gives them access to the doors and to the elevators and that. So, like I said, we do that one person at a time.
And it's probably set up to update automatically. Probably doesn't even need to be.
It
Doesn't even need to be updated.
No, it
From the
doesn't.
laptop, and it will go wirelessly to what they set up in the building,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah.
then to the fobs.
So the only time a fob will change is when we put them into the computer, or when they're lost or something, they'll be turned off, or we'll reassign that one to someone else at some point.
Yeah.
But we put, like Carrie had put she put building 101 to 120, and had them all full access to building 1, and then gave them out as the tenants came in to pick them up. So. Yeah, so that tenants only have access to their one building.
Which is all they need.
Yep.
Yes. Board vote to accept the final completion, approve the final completion on the Pine Circle CO2 detector project number 338108.
I don't think we have a page on that, but.
No, there isn't.
Okay, so in that case, I'll make a motion to approve the certificate of completion on the project 338101.
Second.
Motion by Patty, second by Michelle to approve the final completion for Pine Circle CO2 detector project 33810. All in favor? Board review the capitalized policy for updates or changes.
So I have not changed this at all. And I have not changed the investment policy. So in our annual plan, they like us to have the board review them every few years. And so that's what this is all about. But I have not made any decision to change anything.
Okay. So the capitalization plan is the same as always, so
Yep.
I'll make a motion to approve the capitalization policy.
Second.
Motion by Patty, second by Ann to approve the capitalization changes, updates or changes, which there are none. All in favor?
Aye.
Board review on the investment policy for update and changes.
Okay, so once again, the Housing Authority is not making any changes to this. We just need the board to review it, and then we can update it as being reviewed in 2025.
Oh, the investment policy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll make a motion that we accept the investment policy. There are no updates.
sorry.
Oh, that's okay. There are no updates or changes.
I was trying to go longer.
I'll second we accept the current investment policy.
Motion by Patty, second by Terry to accept the updated, there are any update and change investment policy. All in favor?
Aye.
Board vote to accept the following public housing notices. PHN 2025-07, PHN 25-08.
All right, so I'll quickly
It's on page 29, okay.
surmise it. So the vacancy initiative, if the number of vacancies exceed vacancy concern thresholds, EOHLC will send a formal notice to the executive director and the board chair requesting information on the support or resources needed to reduce the vacancy rate and support rapid reoccupancy. If the Housing Authority does not respond within 10 business days, a mandatory meeting with the executive director and board chair will be scheduled by the secretary of EOHLC. In order to encourage quick turnovers, EOHLC is providing an incentive for fiscal year 2026. If an LHA leases up all 667 elderly units within 30 days and 705 family units within 45 days for each of the 12 months of the fiscal year, the local housing authority is eligible to receive a 5% increase in formula funding and a 2% increase in their annual, which is their budget operating funds. These funds may be used at the discretion of the housing authority in accordance with regulations and budget guidelines. So normally we do that all the time. We make those
The deadline.
the deadlines. This year has been a crazy year on the family side. We've had, I think, 5 family units, 5 out of the 18 turnaround. We've got, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, and 3 ones right now that they're working on. So we're hoping to be able to do this, but you never know.
The amount of repairs the maintenance has had this year
Oh my
is
gosh. Well, they
over and above what we normally have.
Yeah, and they're in a unit today, and John said, I don't like the look of the ceiling, and then they took the sheetrock down, and a lot of water damage, and then they went up to check the bathroom because it was coming from the bathroom, and the floor in the bathroom is bad, and under the tub was all
Toilets leaking, I bet.
yeah. So anyway, so they've got to do that. They have to, break down to the new plywood on the floors and get rid of all that. So they're running into problems with some of the family units, and like the one on Stetson Street. They had to redo every single window, so that cost about $6,600. So it was good that we got that money for admin fees for managing the projects. So, but yeah, it's been a busy year for the guys, especially the families, because they give you 45 days to do it. But you're talking about like a 4-bedroom single-family home to do the whole thing over.
Yeah, that's a quick
in a
flip.
short. Yeah, when you've got other things that you have to do too. It's not the only one. So. But the guys, they've done a really good job. And
They've
they'll-
always
and they-
busted above and beyond.
Yeah, and they'll shoot to try to get it done within the 30 days on elderly and 45, but I can't guarantee anything because they just keep coming up, you know what I mean? Which is very unusual. I don't think we had a family move out in probably 4 years. And then all of a sudden it's 5.
Wow,
Yeah.
wild.
Okay, so on the second one, American Revolution 250th Anniversary Celebration Funding. So this is the first time the state has ever offered any funding for anything other than, operating. They would never have done this. So this is a surprise to us. EOHLC announced that funding is available for celebrations commemorating the 250th anniversary of the Revolutionary War. Funds are for state public housing developments and are not to exceed $10 per state public housing unit. Celebrations should focus on Patriots' Day, Evacuation Day, or Bunker Hill Day. Celebrations can also include cookouts, ice cream socials, educational events, or concerts. The events will be managed by our supportive housing program. So I'm thinking maybe they're going to do a ice cream social.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I think everybody would enjoy that. Harvard Court is not a part of this, but we'll probably include that. We'll have Harvard Court if that's okay. We will.
Hornstra may offer a decent
That's what I was
discount.
thinking. I was thinking that they might.
I'd approach them for like a discount,
Yeah.
and I bet they'd do it.
Yeah, and we've got the 3 properties, so I think Maggie, who, is on the supportive housing program, she's gonna kind of oversee this. So I think that it would be good to do it at all. We have to include the families too, so Pine Circle, we'll assign, Pine Haven Drive families to go there for ice cream social, and then, the scattered sites probably to Stetson Terrace, to, if they want to be part of it. So
Very nice.
yeah, like I said, very unusual. Never seen the state let you do anything like this.
In that case, I'll make a motion to accept both of the public housing notices.
Motion by Patty, second by Michelle, that we accept the following public housing notices: PHN 2025-07 and PHN 2025-08. All in favor?
Aye.
Executive Director's Report.
Here it is. All right, so we talked about the conference. Cap Hub is changing. Board members, information and attendance will be put into Cap Hub rather than HUD's, not HUD's, but the state's Cap Hub area. Let me see what else is on here. Oh yeah, so operating subsidy with the new budget that's coming up, $115,600 for resident service coordinator. No, $115,600 for public housing operating subsidy, and resident service coordinators, $6.5 million is in the budget for the state for that. The MRVP program is funded at $253.3 million, an increase of $34 million over the fiscal year 2025 budget. And then the AHVP is funded at just under $19.5 million. They actually had put a freeze on MRVP and AHVP vouchers because they were broke. So it looks like they got more money. I have not got any information stating that that we are allowed to give them out if they were to come back to us.
Right. I thought we had one that was here but not used yet. Is that right?
A voucher?
Yeah.
No, I don't
Oh,
have any.
okay.
No.
I'm mistaken. Okay.
Yeah, so anyone that has a voucher, if that wants to move, they can still use their voucher. It's one that if one came back to me because someone moved out of state, then I would not have been able to assign that to them.
Okay. It was an if. Okay.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought that one.
That looks incredible with the cost of rents right now.
Right.
It's gonna get eaten up so fast.
Yeah, it will.
Poor people.
Yeah. So yeah, it looks like, where is it? $657 million to public housing capital investments, which is capital improvements, really. $115 million for the public housing sustainability and resiliency program. $15 million for public housing accessibility.
I'll make a motion that we accept that executive director's report.
A second motion, we accept the executive director's report.
Motion by Patty, second by Terry. We accept the executive director's report. All in favor?
Aye.
In the interest of time and efficiency, the board may ask to be voted on construction change orders, certificates, and substantial completion or final completion.
I do not have anything.
Okay.
Okay,
Kind of
so
putting that in there just so that it's on the agenda in case something comes up.
I'll
So
make a motion that we accept it in the interest of time and efficiency, that we could be asked to vote on construction change orders, etc.
Which construction project, any,
I think it's just,
upcoming, there's no changes at this time, but
I don't even know that we need a vote on it. It's just that
Oh,
if,
okay.
yeah, if something came up, then I would bring it to you. And sometimes I find out last minute that, there's a change order that's gonna hold things up for another month.
Right,
If we have to
right.
wait till the next board
to
meeting.
do it by
So,
phone?
yeah, I could do it, I would do it by phone.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
okay, you said it to us. We're happy. So we don't need a motion.
we do. I'll
No.
withdraw my motion.
I will take it back.
Okay.
Correspondence.
I did get an email from the EOHLC talking about residential retrofit that will help residents and staff, service providers, and property managers get connected online and benefit from the efficiencies of high-quality internet. So it's a project that
Two.
yeah, the enrollment, they have like 70+ million residential retrofit program available like July 31st. So you,
Who did you get that from? I didn't get one.
EOHLC, right. So it would be, you future-proof your building, state-of-the-art broadband infrastructure,
So I think they do it free. So I think they bring
Correct.
cable to all
Right.
properties, and then it's whether or not a tenant wants it. They still have to pay for it. So the tenant would pay
I think this
between
was
$10
free.
to $35.
No, it's
I think.
$15 to $35
Is it
per
15 to-
unit
Yeah.
Oh,
per
is
So
it?
you
month.
do have to pay for it yourself.
Yeah, but
But it's cheap.
it's cheap, yeah.
It's definitely
Is
cheap.
that something we're gonna do, or?
I'll look into it.
Okay.
All of our,
Just done, right?
Well, it says
All new cabling?
funds must be expended by December 31st, 2026. I'm assuming you got this too?
Yeah, I got something.
Okay.
On it, yep.
That was all I had for
Did you get one?
correspondence.
I didn't get one. I gotten a lot of stuff from them lately. I haven't gotten that one.
So they are pushing it. It's not free to the tenants, which
Right.
is what I believed that it was.
Yeah.
But it's free for them to install it.
Yep.
And then, the tenant would have to pay monthly.
Mhm.
I mean, it's a lot cheaper than,
But I think it said that you didn't have to take their service.
Right, you don't have to, but the residents could
available.
switch to the new service and pay 15 to 35 retail
yeah.
for
I'd
service.
like someone to come out and kind of take a look at what we have already. Because I don't know that what we have is efficient enough to take on separate units. Like it would turn on, say, 101, but 102 no, 103 yes, 104 no. I don't know if we have the room or the capacity to take that on. So that's
Yeah.
something that John would have to meet with someone and talk and go over
Yeah.
it with them.
Yeah, there's an expression of interest you can put in by July 31. And then it says here, join over 90 housing operators already enrolled in the program to realize the benefits of faster and more affordable internet. I don't know what other tenants are paying for internet, but that seems pretty cheap.
Yeah. Yeah. It's probably like $90 a month, I think, is what we pay
Oh,
for
yeah.
internet.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That was the only correspondence.
Yeah, so I'm not sure that they would do that for our scattered sites or even for Pine Haven Drive where they're separate. You know what I mean? It's
Right,
not.
right.
It did say scattered sites.
I didn't read it in its entirety, I must admit. I just saved it because I thought it looked important. That's all the correspondence I have. That's it.
We'll discuss that at a future date pending John's answer.
Okay.
New business.
I have no new business.
Ian, you got anything?
I haven't got a thing.
Okay.
Nothing.
Well, I have to ask you, did your neighbor like wonder why I walked up her stairs? I opened the door and I put the folder in, and then I'm coming down and I'm like, these aren't her stairs.
Oh, you went to my neighbor's?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So then I was like, oh, she's gonna think I'm some creep going up there.
She's stealing Amazon packages.
There was an Amazon package on there
That's the
too.
only neighbor I know. She's nowhere near me.
No new business.
No new business. Open forum. Ruthie, you got anything?
I haven't had a chance to do anything for here.
Okay, number 15.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Sorry.
Motion by Patty, second by Michelle. This meeting is hereby adjourned. If all in favor.
Great. Aye.
Uh,